The Simpsons.
Simpsons. Everybody loves The Simpsons. Or should I say, loved? Because, like everything, all good things must come to an end. And for those who overstay their welcome, always turn to shit. But that wasn't enough for the greedy executives. They needed more money. So they zapped it to keep it alive like Frankenstein. We need to make a movie. We need to make more seasons. Yes, yes. And of course, once you reach a certain level of stardom, an amusement park ride.
Well, we need room for the Simpsons ride, and we don't want to pay for any more real estate. Just knock down one of our old shitty rides. Get rid of Back to the Future. Nobody gives a shit about that anymore. What? People like that ride? We made that on a Tuesday afternoon just farting around, taking decisions from a bingo machine. Fine, just send Christopher Lloyd out there, do a celebration of that nerd bullshit. Then we'll bulldoze it. Wait, don't bulldoze it. I got the genius idea.
They didn't even wait for the success of the movie to start the production of the ride. They knew it was going to be a box office smash, and it was. But of course people are going to go see a Simpsons movie. But the problem was that the movie was just a disappointment. Sure, the animation was cool. Sure, Luke would really fucking like it, but the whole movie was pointless. I think they forgot that The Simpsons is supposed to be a comedy. I don't give a shit about it, but seeing it degenerate into what it's become today is just disappointing. The movie should have been the end. It should have ended a long time ago.
But no! They gotta make a fucking ride about everything. They gotta turn everything into a fucking ride. And they always gotta ruin every goddamn fucking TV show. You know, I walked out of the movie. I stood up and walked out. Whole damn thing made me want to throw up. Fucking goddamn fuckers.
And as if they weren't making enough money already, instead of creating an entirely new area in Ride from scratch, they recycled the Back to the Future ride's building.
No, Brody. Not only the fucking building, but they recycled the whole ride itself. People always recycling shit now, and it's another fucking motion simulator. I can't ride any of that shit. I got a bad heart, bad blood pressure, bad neck, claustrophobia, motion sickness.
Are you fucking kidding me? Another motion simulator? It's not even a motion simulator. It's a sit down and lean simulator.
How fucking lazy are they to reuse everything? The building is the exact same. Back in my day, all rides were real. Not this simulation bullshit.
Even kept the flagpoles. But instead of flags, they just put pictures of the characters. Well, I can already tell this area is an improvement of the piece of shit that was before.
Well, which one would you rather eat? 3 tons of shit or 1 ton of shit? Well, no shit. Of course the 1 ton of shit. But I'd rather not have to eat any other shit at all.
That is not what this is like at all. Okay, I guess you're kind of right. I get what they were going with here, a parody in itself of shitty and sleazy theme parks, but come on, Universal, you are not much better than this. You are almost exactly like what is being parodied here. They have signs like this filled with artificial goodness, while actually selling you stuff like Duff and the Squishies, America's favorite icy goo. It's funny when it's in the show, because it's satire, but they say this now while they want you to buy this same icy goo that they're mocking. It's like a big fuck you in your face. It's like,
Wow! I can't believe you're actually buying this artificial toxic waste! You stupid idiot!
that'll be $12, cash or card. Be sure to keep an eye out for many of your favorite characters from the TV series in this all-new animated motion simulator. Not only does that commit one of the biggest theme park sins of all time, the, ooh, I recognize that, but why are they claiming like this is a brand new motion simulator? Sure, you can trick a few people. Ain't tricking me! This all-new motion simulator adventure takes you through Springfield and beyond. It's the first ever attraction based on the show. Why are they acting like that's a feat? No shit, it's the first attraction based on the show. These attractions aren't cheap. As you queue for the ride, guests are entertained with a pre-show video. Isn't that just great? Don't you love when that happens? When they can't just explain the entire ride in the ride. There's not enough time, so they have to explain it to you fucking beforehand when they can just explain everything in the ride. It's like when you're watching a movie and they're fucking explaining the plot with rolling text. Just tell me what's happening. It's a movie. It's Universal. You can pay for this to fucking happen in the ride. You fucking lazy pieces of shit. Board your crusty vehicle and you're in for one surprise after another as you embark on a wild over-the-top ride through the park, flying, floating, and more or less crashing through Krusty's kiddie attractions, stunt shows, and thrill rides. Wait, is this a simulator of another ride? And the ride is a parody and satire of shitty, sleazy theme parks, while it's also the thing in which it's parodying? What the fuck are you doing, Universal? Is this gonna be the new norm? These fucking simulators? But it makes so much sense for these greedy executives, because it's less work and more money. You would just plop these IMAX dome screens everywhere. They're so much smaller than an actual set. Then you could pay some fucker to make a film that just plays over and over and over and over again. No need for sets that last long anymore. You don't even have to make a fucking set. It can be a miniature. It's so much cheaper. It's perfect. They're slowly turning these rides into just movie theaters that vibrate and lean and have smoke, but it's really action-packed. It leans very fast. Whoa! Just look at fucking Shrek 4D. That in itself deserves its own fucking video. After walking into Krusty's huge mouth, the first little pre-show video directly references that The Simpsons replaced the Institute of Future Technology, the old Back to the Future area. Pretty cute, guys. And after winding through little rooms and fucking ugly looking shit and doors with workers telling you to go to this number and you gotta go through this, you're met with Krusty explaining that Sideshow Bob escaped from prison and is on the loose in the park, and he wants to kill the Simpsons? Oh no! That is almost the exact opening to the Back to the Future ride. Someone bad has gotten inside of the area in which we are, and they're not supposed to be here, and they have evil intent, and we're supposed to stop them and save the day. Very original, guys. You're then brought in with this huge, crusty vehicle, like cart, and I can't help but compare this to the Back to the Future ride because it's all recycled, but that's the same vehicle structure as well. Goes down on both sides, there's 2 rows, looks just as shitty, but Sideshow Bob has somehow taken over everything, and he's about to destroy the ride while you're riding it.
Kill you in an amusement park as long as you have a dime left in your pocket.
There's nothing you can do. Not about you die.
You sound like my duck.
Wait a second! That's not the Simpsons!
What in tarnation did they do? They look like a couple of hot dogs boiled in my piss.
Oh my god! Is the entire ride gonna be in 3D? If the ride's in 3D, why is everything else normal then?
They gotta keep up appearances. If the whole queue was in 3D, people would just walk out.
It must have been easier or something, or cheaper to do this, because... What is this? It's not even the Simpsons!
Well, not only are you not killing us, I'm having fun. Oh, that's a load of cooking. Flying backwards. I can see a car. You guys haven't seen a giant steel ball, have you? You won't hurt me, ball. We're both big and round and never finished high school. Save me, turret.
Welcome to a magical journey through my mouth.
I can already tell they're going to be stuffing in as many jokes as they possibly can into these 5 minutes. 5 minutes seems like a long time because it's only been 30 seconds. And we've done more than what we did in the entire Back to the Future ride.
The kiddie ride. At least we're safe.
Panda begs to differ.
They're doing it. It's a small world thing. What the heck? There's so much going on. That's Pirates of the Caribbean. They're taking jabs at Disney? That's not your job, Universal. That's mine. And don't you think that you're cool with me after this either, because you're not.
You foiled my plans for the last time. No.
You soiled your pants for the last time? Well, lady, awkward, convenient way.
And an exit sign leads to an exit.
They're crossing into territories that are just like, absurd. I feel like my head's gonna fucking explode. And they spray you with water and smoke and shit.
Right hand to God, if I get sprayed by them toxic waters, I'll be suing.
Everything just crammed everything into this to try to make it as crazy and insane as possible. We're only 2 minutes in. Universal, more does not equal better. How have you failed twice? Before it was barely anything at all, and now you've just gone past any level of absurdity. So Maggie's huge now. Don't know how that happened. It doesn't really need to be an explanation. Looks like it's some form of radiation or something. Okay. Also, we went down to hell. Well, of course, we're in Springfield now. Okay. How did that happen? Also, how did it change to night in the course of, like, 2 minutes? Well, of course they needed to show Springfield. It's the perfect case of, ooh, I recognize that. They just had to include it. So might as well just teleport you to Springfield with no explanation. People are too stupid to notice, right? They did the putting the ride into something's mouth thing again, which is weird when you compare it back to the Future, and around the same time, they did the same thing with the dinosaur. I guess it's just a cheap enough laugh that they just did it again. Also, when you're in Maggie's mouth, you get sprayed by something that smells like baby powder.
I am done with this shit. Only at Universal Studios will they spray artificial baby spit in your face. What the hell were they thinking?
Send money to Universal Studios. It's a joke, guys. It's just ironic. It's satirical. It's a joke. Even though I'm the one that paid a fortune and wasted hours waiting in line to get here, they're acknowledging how crooked Universal is as a joke. So it's fine. But it's not fine.
5 seconds to kill somebody. Hello, folks. What a horrible nightmare. Thank God this ride is over.
The ride ends at the physical entrance of the ride, like Back to the Future, and the Simpsons couch crushed Sideshow Bob. Do I even have to say it? How did the couch get there? Oh, it's a memorable visual from the show. They just had to include it.
What a horrible nightmare. Thank God this ride is over.
That's what I'm saying. This whole ride felt like a fever dream. They just had to include everything. It's like they took every single idea in the writer's room. They didn't say no to anybody, and they crammed it all into 5 minutes.
Let's go again.
Well, that's our ride. Hey, what does this do?
Oh yeah, the last final fuck you to the writers is Krusty presses a button that plays a blaring sound and buzzes the whole fucking ride. Well, that was the ride. If you can even call it a fucking ride, since it's just a leaning simulator. You sit down, get sprayed with water, and lean for 5 minutes, and that's it. The end. I don't even like calling these kind of things amusement park rides. But lo and behold, this won Theme Park Insider's Best New Attraction of 2008. Although the competition was pretty scarce. It did beat out Toy Story Midway Mania, which looks like absolute bullshit, and Nights in White Satin, a dark ride at Hard Rock Park simulating an acid trip. Whoa. Of course Universal won! Robert Niles, the main editor for the Theme Park Insider, probably got fucking paid by Universal to rig the votes.
Business as usual for these fuckers. Damn, Robert Niles probably got sucked off by the president of Universal.
He went as far as to call it hilarious, thrilling, and visually astounding. Okay, it got a few chuckles out of me, but it's not hilarious. Or thrilling. Visually astounding is right, but not because it was good. We didn't even get the fucking Simpsons. We got these CGI monsters throwing you all over the place. It felt like it was a fucking nightmare. You know what? This video is now an official Universal Studios simulator ride. Okay. Start vibrating with me! Start vibrating with me! Oh my god, it's raining! Okay, that'll be $300. Also, some breaking news! Only a month after opening, guests on the Simpsons ride were sprayed with oil. What? Guests aboard one vehicle of the Simpsons ride at Universal Orlando on Friday was sprayed with the non-toxic oil? What? What the fuck happened?
Are you fucking kidding me? I knew this place was fucked from the start. We gotta get out of here, Brody. They're trying to kill us. They're gonna get us poisoned.
Park officials said that they knew where the oil came from, but don't know what caused the incident. Well, where did it come from? Was there a deleted scene where Homer pisses his pants and little splashes on the audience? 'Cause that's fucking nasty. Universal Studios, the only place where you can get fucking sprayed in the mouth with a non-toxic oil. Oh, well, then at least they were giving showers after. Showers? How much fucking oil was there? Jesus Christ.
Of course they want to keep that in the wraps. Them guys could have got sprayed with toxic waste and we wouldn't have damn heard about it. They could have died. Got the damn arm, leg, head chopped off. Why would they care?
Well, we'll see how long this lasts for. Back to the Future lasted 14 years. But the old tech is outdated now and they're still reusing it, so I wouldn't be surprised if it only lasts 5-10 years. But no matter how much they change, how much they want you to forget, there will still be remnants of the past, of a different timeline, that are hiding in plain sight.